Sometimes it just gets away. Sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time, because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Bowman.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You have got to be able to play within yourselves and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. To the air, it's Carr.
And you can tell this offense wanted to create a little bit of space being backed up, but how about the D? Coming out firing on all cylinders, getting the sack on the very first play.
Standing in his own end zone looking to throw. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. The Irish facing quite a challenge here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, running back gets to give. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down.
You know, good running backs are the ones that can make things happen in small spaces. That running back there found his lane, he found his crease, and there was no hesitation. He got north right away and was able to make a big-time play.
Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. So the Navy midshipman offense comes out, and they'll try to put together their first drive of the game. Running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. On the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on 3rd down. That's reeled in. It's Garcia. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. He'll ride his man on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on 2nd down. Give to the fullback. Creates a little room. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. It's 3rd down, and they've got to get it to the 33. He wants to throw it. He lofts one down the sideline. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And this one is perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to throw, it's Carr. Unloads it left. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Snap in the shotgun. He slings it deep to the left. Intercepted.
And defensive backs you think don't have good hands. The big fella shows that. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah, I bet they do.
They'll run the option. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Here comes the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The midshipman looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. So they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over. And while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Spits it out to the back. Firing to the right, complete. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. On the run, it's Young. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. Looking downfield on first down. Dumps it to the back. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. To the air on first down. Caught behind the line, it's Young. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Quarterback making checks. Second down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab. And he'll hold it and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame! Lining up for the point after and the lead. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running this route. Great result because of it.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? They'll pull in the squib kick inside the 15. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. They'll go to the ground. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Makes a grab on the shot. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Dean. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to fire on second down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Texas A&M is on top right now, but kind of fittingly for the First Lady of Aggie Land, Reveille, this has been a dogfight today. They're up by 7 over Miami. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Crosses the 35. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. He wants to change this route. Back to throw, it's Carr. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. So now it's second and long.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move. Everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Wants to throw again. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Got his man to the left. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. Wants to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Young. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Safe completion on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Notre Dame comes to the line needing a chunk play on 3rd down.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referee's signal for the 2-minute timeout. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. He's got the tight end. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish!
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And the pressure was too much. They get it at the 15. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Right down the middle. Finds his man open. It's a seam wide open. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Breaks the tackle. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Catch in the middle, it's Dean. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Pressure coming. Fires toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, midshipman.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. He's going to let it go. Makes the catch on the left. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Back to pass. It's Carr. Throws to the back. It's complete on the right side. Races down to the 2 and stopped just short of the goal line as he goes out of bounds. And as we get Deep in this first half, a first and goal and a chance to take the lead before the break. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Navy will go back on the attack. As productive as these two offenses have been early, you really can't afford an empty possession here. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield on first down. Looking down the middle. Wide open downfield. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. To the air on first down. Extending the play. He'll try to do it himself. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield very late in the half. Release to the back. Caught near the sticks. It's Owens. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here comes the Navy offense. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. They've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty...
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on second down. Looking to fire. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
The name of the game is protecting your quarterback. He can't have success with complete passes on his back. Let's get the quick passing game going, maybe hand the football off. But whatever we're doing, let's go the opposite direction.
And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Navy will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt. Slips through the line. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to adjust the pattern. They go to the draw. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Out of the gun. The inside handoff to the running back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you get.
There he goes! And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Notre Dame! Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Man, it just means more in the SEC, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Texas A&M is currently ahead in this one, but they're not exactly making this easy for the 12th man. This is a tight one in College Station. They're up by 7 over Miami. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should see.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They shut him down immediately. They tried to pop the fullback loose, and no running room there. On the option. And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield. The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on third down. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback. Duck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Handoff looking for a crease. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Quarterback may change this route. To the air, it's Carr. Quickly to the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Grabbed in the backfield, it's Young. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. Got the back over the middle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Hey, guys, this running back's not just catching checkdowns or swing routes. You can get him vertically down the field and let him go to work, especially when you get man coverage. Take advantage.
Got his man quickly. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Touchdown, Irish! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And the extra point is good. The lead is 19.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Trying to hit the sideline on the right. Runs through a tackle. They were trying to hit the corner on that loss, but the defense refused to lose contain. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. To give to the big fullback. Shows him the stiff arm. He'll be knocked out of bounds after picking up a few. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And this defense just continues to dominate the football game. This score is lopsided. It's not looking good. But I know one thing. If you can't protect that guy, there's no chance for you to win this game or the future games.
He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Got it behind the line. It's Fleming. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. With jet sweep pass. Turning it on. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. They'll run it on first and goal. And this one will be stopped for no gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Got his man on the outside. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Let's it go to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. Looking to throw on first down. Quick screen to the speedster out wide.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Bully ball on 3rd and short. Ripping through the defense. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on 2nd down. After the run, now to throw. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. It's incomplete in the deep. Comes up with a stop.
And I get it. At this point in the second half, dude, we got to make something happen. We haven't been good enough. We got to score a lot of points and quickly. You got to be aggressive. They tried. They failed again. This game is all but over.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2-, 3-, and 4-yard gains in the 1st and 2nd quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
Oh, he's got some space. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick touch pass to the receiver. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. On 1st and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Navy will go back on the attack. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
The midshipman trying to sail way forward on 3rd and half a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants a big play here late. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. They boot it away. Now on the return. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. They'll start this drive going to the air. Spits it out to the back. Got his man on the right. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the right. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Notre Dame right back to the line. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Finds a man on the left. There was tight coverage, but a perfect throw and catch, and they've got it at the 9, 1st and goal. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Big fella moving. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Going right to work up top. Bringing the heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and get into the locker room with your tail between you.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Looking to the big tight end. Connection to the right. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Navy will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Oh, he wants it all. Makes a grab at the 25, and there's room. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And he tacks on the extra point. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. To get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.